comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Staves off the cross-up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. What are they thinking here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Solid combo. Taking stock. Nails the anti-air. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Drive rush. Gets in your face. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with a block. Time for a drink. Both fighters want to step. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Taking stock. Player two brushes that off and keeps going. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Blocks the impact. Charges forward. Gets them with the anti-air. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Jump. Both fighters planning something. Experiencing burnout. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Both sides. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up.
And it is on. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. This is gonna hurt. Next the counter. What's next? The drive impact doesn't work. Solid anti-air. Somehow manages to block. Ooh, what a smart blow. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What are they gonna do? Nice fireball. Okay, no, what excellent block. Jump. Drop that off. Drive impact misses. A wheel. Here comes the boom.
Come on. It's time to
Go big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Knocks them out of the air. Time for a drink. Jumps. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player one is using their drive literally. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws out a projectile. Parries the projectile. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Taking stock. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. There's springs forward with the drive rush. Solid combo. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Jumps. Medium kick hit. Closing moment. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Left off a projectile to waste time. Seeing how that round wound up very close, how will both sides tackle the next? So they break forward, springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Feeling out the spacing. Midway through the round, expect to see our fighters springs forward with the drive rush. Halfway through this round, expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Max SA gauges. Drive rush to keep it going. Very slick with the combo. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Going in, brushes that off and keeps going. Standing uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Starts with a jump in. Nails the timing and stings it. All right. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Jump in finds the mark. Takes a trip. Impacts a no-go. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Can't tech the throw. Come up above. Grabs him. This is a real back and forth match this year. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Taking stock. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Springs forward with a drive rush. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Caught their eye on the air. Good job. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Knockdown and KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws a fireball. The jump-in is denied. The fighters continue to check each other in the early. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Oh, will this super art turn up the heat? Player 2 has the meter lead. Blocks the impact. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. That's a counter. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Risky up-close scrap still going. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. The engagement here will have a springs forward with the drive rush. Doesn't miss a beat. Barely blocks the jump in. Leg shake. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Come on. It's time
Get to the
trade.
side hook connect. Jamie's gonna show all his OPs that there's a new player in town. Get the placement. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh, snake. Both sides getting ready. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up some...
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That overhead was a bit obvious. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Checks with the projectile. No good up high. Anticipates the overhead. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. They don't need to go for anything intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. Jinrai kick from Nick brushes that off and keeps going. Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Will that super be the turning point? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Decides to meet them in the air. The grab misses. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Hits them with a stopping block. Player 1 can't hit a good spot to use the super. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Jumps. Grabs and throws them away. Medium kick hits. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong. Connects with the throw. Player 2 will need to use their meter here. White pumps the brakes on the impact. This can lead to some big damage. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. What an opening statement there. Throws a fireball. Reads the jump in perfectly. Both fighters are raring to go. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Doing some quick planning. Goes to the air. They return to center stage. This can lead to some big damage. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. What now? Excellent block. They've got about half life left. Clutch, anti-air. And whiff! They're wide open! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Nice! Oh, the drive impact hit for a final! Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it! Are you kidding me? How'd I lose? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. What an opening statement there. Medium kick hits. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Okay, creating some space here. Had the radar up and running. He reached down to the wire. Turns it up a notch and goes for the super arc. Near the end of the round. Will the drive gauge pave the way to victory? Can't tech the throw. The jump-in is denied. We've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Connects with medium kick. Jumps. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. A quick breather. Jumps. Scrapping it out up close. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. They must have a game plan. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Holds out with the block. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? No good up high. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Impacts are no-go. Goes for the fireball. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Holds out with the block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump in is denied. Feeling out the spacing. The throw misses. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Neither fighter can land the deciding hit. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Connects with medium kick. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs him. Combo with the target combo. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps in. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Goes for it all, but just misses. Medium kick. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, you never know what finds the target. Jump and whip. They're wide open. Oh, he perfect tech. A projectile to say, get off him. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Player 2. Yo, critical art gets the counter hit and the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? No go for the throw. Throws him down. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What are these fighters thinking now? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The impact gets blocked. Gets the cross up. Trips him up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. With the throw. All right, what's coming up next? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Will that super be the turning point? Zones with the fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something? Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Good job. Is going on the offensive? Rushes that off and keeps going. Dashes out the cage right there. No, are they actually dead? What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? From up above. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. All right. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Down to the wire. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Oh! Picture, they can't squander this punish counter chance. They're experiencing burnout. Takes a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Went for the chip kill. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Dashes up, hits them with a stopping block. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 can build off this lead. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps, grabs and throws them away. Connects with me. It's a good spot to use the super. The big flex, the broken jaw. Sure you can.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 drops him to half, closing the gap, nails the overdrive arrow kick. A quick breather. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Scrapping it out, up, connects with the throw. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Jumps up, pumps the brakes on the impact. Change of plans. Okay, here, a fireball at that range. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. The throw is denied. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throw is denied. What now? Shrugs that off. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arc. Danger sets up with the jump in. What's next? Overdrive arrow kick. Drive attack misses. Shakes things up with a fireball. In with the luminous. How did they read that throw? Who will set the bait at this range? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Oh, they're gonna be in the middle. The next punch. All in with a rush. The brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Nothing but air for the impact. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Gets the cross-up. Trips them up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Throws them. What's next? Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, the punish counter gives them a great opening. Gets them. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Projectile to try and change this, it brushes that off and keeps going. Player one didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Cuts in with the drive impact. Doesn't miss a beat. Which way you gonna block? They just won't stop switching sides. Player two will look experiencing burnout. On for the critical art. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
This is the path I have chosen.
Player two can't afford this. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Looking for a hold. Bro crowns them from above. Will they go? No! Critical art now? Doesn't set the flow. Player one survived that 10th mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Caught in the crossover. Nice solid counter. Neither of them willing to back off here. No good on fire. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Was looking for that jump attack. Can't tech the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters planning something? Blocking that drive impact KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Big opportunity now in this corner. Doesn't miss a beat. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both fights hits a good spot to use the super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. That's a big gap. Solid anti-air. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Yo, are they actually dead? Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Very slippery. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Meets them air to air. Both fighters desperately want neither here. Nothing stops this train. Charges up the plasma. Amazing. Knocked them out of the air. Player one is in a very good spot now. This is a complete shutdown. Wall splat into the guard break. The jumping slugs that arm. Put the exclamation point on that when it turns out. What's next? What's this Shinjuhano gonna do? Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. I can't believe it is over. Player two clinches the win. but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Sticks the combo. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Okay, they trade hits. The jump-in is denied. Holds out with the block. Hits them with a stop and bop. Looking for a chance. Going in. Down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? That combo did decent damage. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1, it's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 needs to use their S8, digs in deep to get that drive in. Closes it out! Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
game. Practice. First online race match. Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Ooh, what's this? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Decides to go in with the target combo. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets the counter hit for the win! They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Jumps. Can't tech the throw. Combo with the target combo. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player picks a good spot to use the super. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 is not in a good flawless round. They got him so quick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Everything to me.
Final round. Fight.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. All the throw connects. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to, ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. What are they gonna do? Nothing stops this train. Punish counter sets the table. Gives the quick dash shorty. Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
It's not over.
Okay, nobody blink. Close range projectile. Player 2 is looking at a Crimson Super Art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Shows a medium kick. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. All right, player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Goes for the throw. What's the play? That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Player 1 has used up all of their... They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2, oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Jumps up. There's a change of side. Still scrapping for control of the space. Going in. Shows a medium kick. Close range projectile. Meets them air to air. KO. Player 2 brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw. The combo's there. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Good anti-air. No good up high. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Player 1 has the life lead. Blocks the ambiguous crossfire. Knockdown. Impacts a no-go. The cross-up's good. Very solid corner switch. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? This is the ring. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The grab misses. Both fighters want to brushes that off and keeps going. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Looking for a chance. Big throw. Going in, nails the overdrive arrow kick. Hits him with a stop and bop. This is gonna be bad news. Noticeable life lead pumps the brakes on the impact. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna this can lead to some big damage? Throws them. Impact counter! Put the fear of God in it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact mid springs forward with the drive rush. Which fighter will control the pace of the breaks it? Amazing! Crowns him from above.
Come on. It's time to train.
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. The super connects. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. This may turn into throws-em. How long can this offensive assault continue? Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Pops off the tank and scores the win! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run. Swagger step! Medium kick hit. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Absorbed down to the wire. Limited resources at hand brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. nails the anti-air. The throw misses. His knife lead opens up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? It's a good job. Oh!
Wait, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Swagger step.
Big change blows.
The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Blanca. Lily. DJ. Lily.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
I'm ready.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Well-timed command throw there. Who's it gonna be? Charges in with authority. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Who's going to break the silence first? The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Absorb baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Sticks the combo. Throws them to negate the block. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Time for a drink.
Gets a risky buff and charges forward. Knockdown, burnout. To set the tempo of the match decay. Hits him with a stopping block. Ooh, uses the gauge for a super art.
The Raging Typhoon connects. Round and round they go. They're in for one rough landing.
Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Denies the jump-in attempt. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Excellent block. Time for a drink. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Which fighter will control the back throw for damage and vital positioning? Going in? Player 2 is Tomahawk Buster. They trade hits. Big time whip. Player 1 walls flat into the card break. Super art incoming. What were they thinking? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Free full strike. Dangerous range here. No! This will break them! What's next? Note in with the Luminous! Oh my god, Rock Super! What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Lily.
Player 1 made some smart moves there! Great game! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that window! Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get through the Super Art Connect. It brings out the Super Art. How is this gonna work out? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, brushes that off and keeps going. Jump! Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. Charges forward. The impact doesn't do anything. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Blocks it. Player 2, Tomahawk Buster. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Their life is hanging by a thread. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. What's next? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage, turning them inside out and throwing them into the spin cycle. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off, the low kick hits. The drive impact doesn't work. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Pumps the brakes on the impact. We're just getting started here. Bull tip Tomahawk Buster. The jump tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Walls flat into the guard break. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that kick. This can lead to some big damage. What's next? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Final counter on the action. Turning it right up with the super. Takes them for a ride on the Thunderbird. Throws them. What are they gonna do? This is clutch anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Take that gourd away. He's maxed out. Full drive on deck. Oh my god, that was impossible to see coming. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drops that off. Jumps in. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Barely blocks the jump. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Goes in on the impact for nothing. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses the gauge for a super art. The Thunderbird strikes true. Now, Can they finish? Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Hits him with his free throw. Breaks those shins. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Come on. It's time
To get to
trade.
Gasaiho hits. We're about to see a freestyle frenzy with no retakes. Absolutely relentless. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh my God, they just choked it up. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Both sides, big time whip. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. What are they gonna do? Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Fire coming through. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Player 1 pumps nothing but air. Free throw strikes. Absolutely relentless. Yo, cut that boy off. He's had too much. Looking for a hold. Change of plans. Knocked him out of the air. Who are they swinging at? No hesitation or regret. Hits him with the head SF dummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The impact gets blocked. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their... Oh! The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. What's the play here? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. In a dire situation, they can't afford to KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to buff up while they can. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Checks with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Feeling out the spacing. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Time's the only thing moving here. Time for a drink. Jumps in. Bumps up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Max F looking to impress with this super. Raging Typhoon connects. Round and round they go. They're in for one rough landing. Drink Tomahawk Plus. What'll happen here? Player 2 KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. jumps, breaks the block with a throw. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Player 2 has got to do better than that. Their spacing is so on drive rush to keep it going. Blocks it. Fire coming through. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Players, oh my God, they just hooked it up.
Come on. It's time
Get to
to
the style connect.
Jamie's gonna show Oracle Tees that there's a new player in town. Fight back with authority.
Okay.
Getting it all on the drive rush.
There's a drive impact.
Bumps while they're blinking.
Free flow strikes. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Decides to buff up, but down to the wire. Gets a good read on their opponent. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Can't take the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? This is a huge chance to make a field. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player's taking him up with the level 2 super Thunderbird. Player 1 just sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Uses the parry. Decides to buff up while they can. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 has the meter lead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters planning something? They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. The throw, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Hits him with his free flow. Super clutch corner swing. Drink level maxed up, flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up some...
Kenny. Luke. Blanca. Ed. Zangia. Ken. Honda. Ryu. Honda.